Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, November 29th, 2023. But before I walk you through the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already, subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, share the content if you would with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like this one. Daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, that is the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 ETFs. Weekly analysis in the S&P 500 Index, the NASDAQ 100 Index, the Long Bond ETF, the TLT, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube. That is 8 a month that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor. We're always looking for at least 20% moves on those stock picks, and you can check out all of this for no cost for 5 days. We offer a 5-day free trial up front with a wickedstocks.com subscription. So sign up for wickedstocks.com, check it all out. If you don't like what you see within 5 days, you can cancel your subscription at no cost to you whatsoever. Let's jump into the chart. Start with the big picture. We'll work our way into the day itself. I don't know why I backtrack so much. It's really of little consequence, but the fact that we did close a couple of months ago, 6-8 weeks ago, below the 267.33 channel bottom, did at one point indicate the 174.28 descending channel bottom. But that never occurred, obviously. It's not to say that it won't at some point, but in the interim, just a couple of weeks after that about 3 weeks after that sell signal, we then closed above a new descending 1/3 speed line, which is a meaningful trend-defining upward pivot point. And so that took us off expectations for this channel bottom and in turn indicated a return to this rising channel bottom again. So we are still in the midst of that. We're about 2.5 weeks into that buy signal above 209.88, which is supported by, reinforced by this rising speed line channel bottom combination that is now at 226.03 to 226.80. Neither of which we're going to see today, just sort of defining the directional dynamic. It's clearly bullish into December above 226.03 to 226.80, anticipating the low to mid 260s as a 2 to 3 week target. Keep in mind that it's considered a 3 to 5 week target anyway, above 209.88. But holding above the speed line channel combination in the 226 handle should keep this area in reach over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And in fact, it was a settlement that occurred actually on Tuesday. It doesn't show well here. I'm looking for another chart to see if I can find it. And it really doesn't show well. Bear with me. Yeah, 242.84. Nothing more than the high settlement price that was put out a couple of weeks ago. We closed above that today. Now, on the way up, we certainly have 249.18. Short-term rising channel bottom that is actually preceded by this descending trend line. Now, you might think I would call that a session containment level. But, you have to be kind of subjective about these things that we've got, and I'll take you back. A 3 to 5 week buy signal above 209.88. That is further reinforced by solid support in the 226 handle, and having closed above the 224.84 area, this 2 to 3 week target in the low to mid 260s, I think, is now in reach by the end of next week or sooner. So I want to keep it light at 249.18. Well suited for day traders. You can sell 249.18, buy back at 242.84. But just know I think this market is primed for pushing through, possibly opening above 249.18 today. And if so, we could today, given yesterday's volatility, reach 260.33 today. These numbers are offset a little bit. That UP up pivot is supposed to be to the right of 265.94. So, if we push through 249.18 today, I don't see a good reason to be picking tops today. I do think you just let this market breathe. It can run its way all the way up to 260.33 on an intraday basis, which is the beginning of a targeted zone of resistance up to 265.94 that has been in play for the last few weeks above this 209.88 formation and is further reinforced once again by this combination rising speed line channel structure. Holding above the 226 handle, the low to mid 260s remain a 2 to 3 week target. And once again, having closed yesterday above 242.84, I think by the end of next week, and if we push or open today above 249.18, possibly intraday, 260.33, the beginning of a zone up to 260.94, able to absorb buying not only for the week, but through all of December. We can fall off from here again, possibly in a meaningful way as we move into January trade. Now, we're not prepared to point to what our big picture objectives would be if we were to close above 265.94 over the next week or two. It is certainly possible, and if it does happen over the next week or two, I can tell you our initial 2 to 3 week objective would be the 299.29 July high. But there would be more to come. I would think that we would continue beyond that high, onward and upward, and I'll give you those price points if we approach the 260.33 to 265.94 region. I do think that this upper area is likely by the end of next week, so long as we continue holding above 242.84. And if we push or open today above 249.18, we just might reach it today. Last thing I'll say about that is if we merely close today above 249.18, then we should, by Friday's close, reach into this targeted 260.33 to 265.94 region. And if you got long, if you bought 265, out of the money calls, a couple of weeks ago when we closed above 209.88, or if, there were other buy signals on the way up, didn't really give you the solid opportunity to buy. We had lower support when we fell back following this high a couple of weeks ago, but we do have a secondary buy signal now, once again above 242.84. Now, if we break 242.84, let's see here. These are the wrong chart. If we break 242.84, there is the possibility we could unwind today all the way back to 233.79. And if we close today back below 242.84, I do think if you went long anticipating the low to mid 260s, you may actually get out of that trade, because I do think if we close below 242.84 over the next few days, by Friday's close, we should fall into this 226 handle support, 226.03 to 226.80. If tested over the next few days, and it does become a 2 to 3 day target if we settle today back below 242.84. The 226.03 to 226.80 area able to contain selling once again through next week, and above which low to mid 260s remain a 2 to 3 week target. Finally, and it's not going to happen today, but if over the next few days we do close below 226.03, then I would expect within just a few days, perhaps, this 209.88 descending speed line, and over the next 3 to 5 weeks, the 177.19 descending channel bottom. So, our next 3 to 5 week sell opportunity. And there's your 233.79, by the way. Let me go back to this chart. Our next 3 to 5 week sell opportunity presents either A, when we push into the 260.33 to 265.94 region, or B, if we close below 226.03. That is the 3 to 5 week sell opportunity. The 3 to 5 week buy opportunity, it's really more like 2 to 3 weeks, would be bottom picking 226.03 to 226.80. And the 3 to 5 week buy signal to the upside would be a settlement above 265.94, then expecting 299.29, the July high, within 2 to 3 weeks. I don't think there needs to be any more finessing than I already have, so I'm going to leave it at that. I will leave you with... I'll leave you with this chart, I suppose. No, that's the wrong chart. I will leave you with this chart. There's a lot going on here, but I've already explained it. I'm going to leave it at that for Wednesday's Tesla. Please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of that 5-day free trial. You won't regret it. I'll be back tomorrow with Thursday's Tesla, and you have a great day.